Hello there, Chauncy parents, present and future, and staff and any students that care to watch this video. I just want to do an end of term video and thank you for all you've done and thank us for all we've done and look forward to the future with an optimism that perhaps isn't really warranted. Before I forget, have a lovely summer, whatever you're doing. Enjoy England and Wales and Scotland rather than Spain and Portugal and France this year. We're not closing after today. We're open throughout the summer, except bank holidays and weekends, and we've got quite a lot on. The new building will be handed over to us on Tuesday morning. We're then going to decorate it. Thank you everybody who donated money and all of those of you who maybe don't have the money that I have and you have donated your time or offered your time. And there's the companies that have given us furniture and so on. Thank you. We will try and acknowledge it all more formally. And there's a couple of people donated enough to have a name named after them. A room named after them is what I meant to say. So that's going ahead on Tuesday. You'll be getting emails throughout the summer of the things going on. So Steve Walton is going to put out stuff on a wonderful engineering work that's been going on in the sixth form. I mean academic work on an engineering course. And this course is attracting young people from other schools and from outside the area into the sixth form. And we're still open. In fact, at this very moment, Mr. Ardelis is showing someone round our news into the sixth form to study with us. So we're still open there. We are full in year 6, in year 7, in year 8 and so on. And I say we're full in year 6 because they're not here yet. Lucy Saxon and the Pastoral team, led by Claire Matthews and Alan Crawley, have welcomed as many children as possible. We've had St Mary's in, St Catherine's, Christchurch and so on, and Larkspur. And we're really looking forward to being the biggest year 7 in the whole of Hertfordshire, 271. I don't ask you to try and guess how I took one more than every other school in Hertfordshire could take, but we have done. The engineering, there's artwork will all be put out online, and during the summer we'll hope to still be recording our students' achievements. A girl yesterday had county trials for football. We hope we'll be able to tell you that sort of thing. So pay attention to our Facebook and particularly to our emails. In a week's time, we'll be doing the summer school. Steve Walton will be running that with about 30 staff for 242 year 6 into 7 kids. And that's going to be a really, really good induction into the new school. And we will be doing it on school rules. So there will be no violence, there'll be no racism, no sexism. We expect people to be punctual at all times. They won't have to wear a uniform and we'll be feeding them. So that's going to be really, really exciting. And it's just a sort of sign of the commitment of our staff. They're giving up a week of their summer holidays to welcome the new children and get them settled in. Now on the new children, there's a number coming with what are called educational and healthcare plans. We've always been brilliant with special needs and we still are. I have to tell you though that I'm in a battle royal with the local authority who are not funding our special needs kids, and I'm dealing with lawyers and parents' organisations. If you are a parent of a special needs kid, be assured that we want your child to succeed and we are fighting the local authority for that. If you want to listen to Restarts Radio, my show, and it's shown during the week, pretty soon next week I'll be talking about this in some detail. Thanks to Mickey Gokul and Steve Walton who have made it possible for me to approach in week 40 on Restarts Radio with at least 4 listeners. So our moving up our transition work, for which we are very, very rightly famous, has all gone ahead. We are not full in the sixth form, as I've said, we've got room there, but every year group is full. And I can only now accept people moving into the area from elsewhere. So there you go. Our COVID work, again, without Steve Walton and Di Carey, this school would not be running, the 2 deputies. We have had up to 14 staff pinged. We've had at least 38 kids with COVID over the last 6 weeks. We have had people's parents and grandparents die, and we have dealt with the children as best we can. We have a very supportive school and we've done what we can to support everybody through it. We do have some vulnerable staff who, thankfully, and I'm touching wood here, have survived the year, and I wish them the best. We are not going to be following Mr. Johnson's individual responsibility rules. We are going to be doing what the trains are doing, what the pubs are doing, what the restaurants are doing. We are going to make the rules that keep your children and our staff safe. So that may be masks on corridors, that may be masks in lessons, it may be one-way systems. We'll know as the summer goes on. And good luck to all of you. Keep safe in the summer on COVID. Without Steve's work, we'd be nowhere on this. And the bureaucracy has been absolutely ridiculous. Now, coming to what is now the biggest school in this area, we are the most welcoming school I've ever known, and that's partly because of our reception staff and me personally. But there is no negotiation on certain things. And I've already mentioned no violence, no sexism, no racism. We are the most welcoming school. We are the most inclusive school, perhaps. But I also expel more kids than most other head teachers because we can't tolerate violence against your children or by your children. So for us to be together as a school, for us to be successful as a school, for your children to be part of what Ofsted called an extremely happy and harmonious place, we need you to trust us, to work with us, to know that what we're saying and what we're doing is for your children's benefit. We need you to support your children, get them to school. Any issues, see us, let us know. We need you to send them to school on time. And we need you to be saying to your kids, do you know what? You're doing really well at school. Well done. Keep going. Keep reading. Maybe walk to school. Just encourage them, but do it in a way that supports us, and we will do it in a way that will support you. So if you're existing parents, and there's a lot of you, thank you. Thank you for the gifts that have come in. Somebody has sent in about 30 coffee cups, which the staff are very grateful for, and there's always the wine and chocolates. Thank you if you've been working with us. The future is going to be a Chauncy bright future if we can work together, and we've got a reputation for that. In August, we get the results of the GCSEs and A-levels, and we will do our very, very best where necessary on that. Kids will be emailed the results. Keep talking to us. Have a lovely summer, and look forward to the future. Thank you.